man. A quick life. A quick life tonight. Nothing much now. I laughing. I talked on that subject last night and that seemed to be making the wrongs now. That new tax imposed. So there was like a video going viral around of the Prime Minister making a statement. I think it was last year or something in a diaspora meeting. Yeah, Diaspora Forum 2018. That's last year. So November the 1st, that was people who came home for independence. They had a meeting. The government of Dominica had a meeting with them, the diaspora. And this is Mr. Skerritt's statement. Let me switch. And I'll tell you what's wrong with the statement. Okay?
And I must forewarn you, though when the government intends to impose taxation on citizens globally, they do not give you advance notice. But I am giving you advance notice that I shall be instructing the Customs Department to ensure that you do not go back home with any money in your pocket.
Let me play that again. I'm gonna just play it again, okay? Listen carefully to everything he says.
And I must forewarn you, though when the government intends to impose taxation on citizens globally, they do not give you advance notice. But I am giving you advance notice that I shall be instructing the Customs Department to ensure that you do not go back home with any money in your pocket.
Okay. So you listen to what was just said. The Honorable Prime Minister, good evening, sir. How are you? Comrade. Yeah. There's a lot of things that can be wrong in this speech, depends on how you take it. But open concept, the first part, that is, before we go to the fact about the tax, the relevant issue, there are things before that. That's a problem already. So, Mr. Skerritt, I will tell you have to watch how we talk.
And I must forewarn you.
I must forewarn you.
When the government intends to impose taxation on citizens globally, they do not give you advance notice.
He says that when governments impose a tax on you globally, so he shifts his statement to not make it look like a statement of his own, but he claims it's globally. They do not give you advance notice. That's a big lie. Because if you were to take note of global events and follow global good administrative and government procedures, everything goes well, especially when it comes for taxation. It goes to a House of Assembly, we vote, so there's a discuss prior to the implementation. If a vote is in the majority, before those taxes are implemented or imposed on people. So you dead 100% off there. I might be wrong, but I never hear nobody just come and say they instruct. I never heard any head of state say. The second part to it is that they instruct a government revenue department to impose a tax. As far as tax is concerned, it's discussed by a house, a bill is put forward, and the amendment is made, and based on vote in majority, it is implemented. So, Mr. Prime Minister, you dead lie there. You use the word global as the escape word to make it look like it's not your thing and what your customer doing, and you shoving things down people's throat. You use the word global to shadow your move. But take out global in there, you alone that does give instruction around the world and no dog back. Straight up. You alone that can call customs and say, take more money there now. And it's happening and no dog back, because people doesn't, well, then again, when opposition put cases forward for protest for things, nobody does turn up. For the voices to be heard in a collective manner, so we can put a little stop to the vibes for now for it to take the due course where it has to go for reasoning, bill, and votes and implementation. Now the second part of it now is the fact that when he made that statement, the second part, listen carefully.
But I am giving you advance notice that I shall be instructing the Customs Department to ensure that you do not go back home with any money in your pocket.
You hear that? He shall be instructing the Customs Department to ensure that you do not go back home with money in your pocket. The statement is bad as it is left like that. Even though we have to continue the rest of the video, what the discuss that should follow up the statement to soften it and to make it more acceptable and logical, it never happened. I just wish they had played the follow-up to it. So if I just have to say that now it's just an extract from a whole forum, a whole discourse, that it looking like, you know, somebody trying to be ignorant and just take just what the Prime Minister said. But if you were to continue what he said after that, it doesn't make any difference to what he says now. Now, people laughed. You understand why Mr. Skerrit feels comfortable in applying what he applies? It depends on your consumer. It's a joke. Serious natures of implementation of tax by a direct instruction. He is promoting that announcement now. They laughed at it. So he realized in his execution of his power that these things passed unnoticed, uncontested, and it's a laugh. So it is always okay to dictate measures such as taxation, much as for things less than taxation. So you see how we are responsible for giving the Prime Minister his comfort zone to operate and do what he wants when he wants. It's not him, I tell all you. The problem is not Skerrit. The problem is us. It was a meeting where people could stand up and ask questions. Nobody challenged that. They laughed. Now a circular come out to execute just what they were laughing about. Everybody lay pété on the radio. Now, after the crying foul, according to my partner. So you see the problem? Now let me tell you what. While he can say that based on the fact that it's an intent of part of a bill to be submitted to Parliament, which is the course it should really take. If you are a very bright person, if taxation is needed for a particular purpose, the priority, one who is announcing and increasing any form of taxation, your priority is to explain why, following up the announcement. You have to what they call justify your claim or what you intend to implement. So you know where Mr. Skerrit lapsed? While it was a little jovial, it was just a talk, a little moment, you know what he should have just said to just soften the whole thing or to sort of put it in reality and make people accept the application of it in a more logical manner? All he had to follow up and say is, because you see, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the day, you passing by, your contribution is periodically, and the country taxation level, the revenues are down, so I have to strategize now and then I have to take risk. But it is of my responsibility while you are here in Dominica. I want to show it's not just about taking the tax money from you, from the airport, or adding tax, but I want you to come back next time to Dominica and see exactly what the tax money do for you, for your safety, for the development of the country. I don't just want you to pay it. I want you to come back and see why you pay what you pay. As long as you go down the line of justifying implementation from the fact that you extracted before, then you can start to relax and be at ease. You get people to realize they offer a certain purpose now by adhering to the taxation. That is all. But no, that's not important. So there is no plan to show why we need it, where it will go to better the lives of the common man in Dominica, and also to benefit visitors. Basic things like road infrastructure, where tax money should take care of those things on a regular. People still going on in fires, no barricade. People still getting flat. People to hold there. Justify your extraction, and you will never be put on blast, Mr. Prime Minister. You have to. But then again, you cannot say what you do really intend the money for. I expect him to make up more lie. So maybe if he had said that, he would have been lying. Maybe really and truly, he just needs more money to pay salaries. CBI money cannot always be extracted to pay salaries steady like that. It could be that too. I don't know. There's no explanation to the taxation. You just say you're going to take, and they laugh. No, he's taking. Everybody vexed. The opposite. So you see, it's not what you do, it's how you do it. But also, we are responsible for grooming the nature of the application to a people by the leader of the country. Everything is the power of the people. It goes uncontested. He's very charismatic in his delivery. So psychologically, he places you in a jovial mode before he gives you the blast. And the blast passing like conflicts when it's really hard stones you have to chew. He's a psychologist. He knows how to comfort a mind before a hard fact. That's a psychologist. Send you into comfort zone to make a harsh reality look soft like sponge. The boy good on that. And he keep taking everybody every day in Dominica. Have a blessed Saturday. It have plenty more to come. And it have plenty more laugh to laugh. But who laugh last, laughs the best. Black Pepper. Have a blessed weekend, everybody.